Hey, TV fans, it's Greg, the TV Genius, and I am a TV Genius. Today, we're going to be talking about the original Season 2, Episode 21. The episode was called Fire with Fire. We've only got a couple episodes left in this season, and I missed last week. I'm so sorry, guys. I was just out of commission a little bit, but I'm back with a vengeance, just like Klaus in this episode. Wow. What an awesome episode. Last episode, he was daggered and Dahlia brought him into her mind and taught him into joining her side. Told him that he could stay in Hope's life. She needed him to stay in Hope's life so he could be her father, and that's where she had went wrong with Freya, and that's why Freya resented her so much. And I really thought that was cool. He appealed to his sense of betrayal from Esther because she had been betrayed by Esther, and also his sense of power by saying that no one will ever stand against you with us by your side. And you could tell that really appealed to Klaus. He was just like, yeah, you know what, you're right, which was really awesome. And so in the last episode, she magically deactivated the dagger and Klaus pulled it out just in time to hear Haley leaving a message that she was not coming back with Hope, that she was running off with her. Wow, you know that pissed off Klaus. So this episode, Fire with Fire, started off with Dahlia bringing person after person after person to Klaus for him to eat. And that's what I love about the originals, is they really embrace their vampirism on this show. On the Vampire Diaries, it's more on the broody side, but more on the I hate myself, I hate being a vampire side. But the originals, they really love it. They love the feed, they love the hunt, they love the kill, they love it all. Just like Damon said in the last episode of the Vampire Diaries, which we'll get into later on this week. But anyway, she was bringing Klaus person after person after person to feed on. By the end of it, the alley just was littered with bodies, which was awesome to me. Klaus is really exacting his revenge with a vengeance. He is not playing around. His retribution is brutal, and he is just not kidding around here. He is so pissed at Elijah. He is so betrayed by his family and friends and who he thought he could trust, and he just does not appreciate what's going on here. And Dahlia has gotten exactly what she wanted, which is Klaus on her side, which is everyone's greatest asset. Their greatest weapon is now against them, or so they think, up until the end, which I'm not sure if I believe it because of how far Klaus has gone. Well, Elijah and this new girl have obviously had a thing going this season, and I really liked them together. I thought they were good together. Elijah seemed to really hit it off with her and have feelings for her. And you know, Elijah, he does have a lot of girlfriends, as in Vampire Diaries and in the originals. He does seem to have feelings for a lot of girls, but they're always true and they're always deep. So you know that he cared for this girl truly. And it's very sad what Klaus did. He has compelled her to take her daylight ring off in daylight in front of Elijah, while Klaus held Elijah there to watch, where he couldn't help. Oh, it was awful and just so brutal. And then he took Papa Tunde's mystical knife of torture or dagger of torture and just plunged it into Elijah's chest and let him lay there tortured, which was awesome to me. And Cammy came in to try to talk some sense into Klaus. Well, Klaus rushed up and started feeding on her. Well, I thought immediately he's whispering in her ear. He's got something planned. Something is up. Turns out he was in Cammy's head the whole time. We'll get to that in a second. But the next time we see Klaus and Dahlia or whatever, they're going after Haley, the baby, and the pack. Well, they're out in the bayou fighting Jackson, which is directly after one of the most epic brother fights of the originals. Actually, the most epic brother fight of the originals. It was just an amazing fight between them. And right after that, we get an amazing fight between Jackson and Klaus, which develops into a fight between Jackson, Haley, and Klaus, which is an awesome fight scene, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go on to CW.com and watch it. It is just awesome. They killed that fight scene. The choreography is amazing, and the mix of vamp power and vamp speed in the fight is just awesome. I love it. I love the way the originals does it. They just have an amazing special effects guy, and I just love it, all of it. And I'm so excited to see the way the next couple of episodes pan out, especially since Klaus, exacting his vengeance or his retribution, he has turned Haley into a wolf all month long, except for on full moons, just like Marcel did to the Crescent Pack with the Crescent Curse in the first season. For so long, he had them wolves for all month long, except for on full moons when they could turn human. But he borrowed that and made Dahlia do that to them, which turned the whole pack into wolves because they were connected to Haley. It was really cool and a really, really messed up thing to do. He really messed up Haley, and I just thought for sure that he would kill Haley, but he's done something worse. He's turned her into a wolf, and it's crazy. She tried to appeal to Klaus's fatherly nature by saying she's going to take our daughter, Klaus. He's like, you were going to take our daughter, and that is true. She was going to take their daughter. I mean, maybe it would have been a better life for Hope, but you don't try to take a child from the Michelsons. They've never had kids before, but still, you just don't try to take a child from the Michelsons. It's not going to end well for you or anyone that helps you, which is what they've shown. But Klaus goes to the baby. When he finds Hope, Dahlia walks up, and then they flash to Cammy, and she runs over. He didn't kill Cammy. She runs over to Elijah and wakes him up, pulls the dagger out, and starts telling him that this was all a big trick. This was Klaus trying to make Dahlia think that he was on her side because he's figured out her weakness, which is how they've ended the episode, which I'm wondering what her weakness is. If it's the fact, or her secret, he's figured out her secret, which I'm wondering what her secret is. If the secret is that the witch that broke her heart isn't Freya, it's Esther. I already knew that somehow. I don't know how, but I already knew that this whole time, and I wish I would have said something in an earlier video, but I didn't think about it. Anyway, let's get off of Klaus and the originals right now. Let's go to Davina. Let's talk about what's happened to Davina. She has become regent of the whole New Orleans witch covens and all 9 of the magic covens, which she will receive so much power now, and she was already so powerful. I just loved the 2 speeches that she made in this episode, talking about if she doesn't care who stands against them, who comes at them, that she will not let them be persecuted any longer, and she will stand with her witches and defend them till the end. I think that Davina will make a great leader unless she lets the power corrupt her, which I'm very interested to see how they bring back Cole, or if they bring back Cole, and who they bring back Cole as. So it's just going to be such a cool last couple of episodes. I already know this season's just been so amazing, and Julie Plec just never fails to shock and amaze me. So I can't wait to see what happens in the next 2 episodes. Ooh, I almost forgot as well. We had Rebecca kill herself because I almost forgot. We had Rebecca kill herself because Marcel was compelled to kill her if she tried to leave, but she wasn't going to let Marcel take that pain upon himself, so she did it for him, and she thinks that she will be reverted back to her original body, kind of like a default setting, which she thinks was Klaus's plan all along, because she doesn't think that Klaus would ever truly kill her. So it's going to be interesting to see. I really hope that we get Claire Holt back, so I really hope that I'm right about this. I want to know what you guys think about Klaus this season, or this past episode. Is he going to turn out to be the big bad for the season? Let me know what you think. Comments at the bottom, and like and subscribe. I cannot stress enough, please like and subscribe if you like my videos. I did a top 5 title sequence video a couple weeks back. It's really good. I want you guys to check that out too, and I'll be uploading a video on Salem and also a top 10 Walking Dead Rick moments here shortly. So like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.